Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Naked Audio Tutorials. I'm Yong from Sgaudiohive. Okay, so as you can see today we have these two sets of Koss Porta Pros. Yeah, different color, same item. Okay, same but different Okay. So as we know, the Koss Porta Pro have been around for very long time. Very versatile on-ear headphones. Okay, so on the left we have this blue unmodified stock version, and on the right we have this MMCX modified version. So today I'll be showing you how to convert this to this. Okay, so we will be doing an MMCX conversion. So we have an MMCX connector here. The ones that we are going to use will be the long type, the slim long type of MMCX connector. This is the one connector that is easiest to work with for this particular mod. There are a few things to take note. We'll show you along the way. So this is my personal set. I am actually using the drivers on here for my personal set because I managed to damage one of the driver during modding, doing sound modding. We'll be going through that in another video. So so let's take apart the modded one and the unmodded one, and let's see what is different. So on the modded ones, my personal set, this is also mine but I don't use it. This set we have the Yaxi pads on, so it's a different padding. This we have the, it's not original but it is slightly like a Sgaudiohive. It's a thicker kind of padding. It works very well for comfort. The original are slightly thinner. I don't really like them because the sound comes out very muffled. Okay, so first thing first, we will remove the ear pads on this, and also the same for the original. Okay, this is the easiest process for the teardown. Remove the ear pads. So there are teeth here, the sharp teeth here to catch onto the foams. You have to do it carefully so you do not tear away the foams. Okay, last one out. And then we will be removing the drivers from the housing. This is also easy. Do not worry too much because it is a clip-on design. So what we should do is to grab the inner edge here. This is the part where they clips on. So grab it here and try to, yep, comes out easily. So all in all, it's a small piece of plastic here that you can just stow away. Okay, we'll do the same for the originals. Okay, so we are left with the back of here. This is the front. Blah blah. There's a lot of mod available for this. We can cut all this, we can remove this and replace it. Unfortunately, I damaged my drivers during one of the mods. Wasn't too careful. So let's open up the insides. Okay, as you can see, so two wires gray, brown, or whatever. This is a signal on the right, and on the left we have this the ground. It should be the same for here. So basically, I'll be modding that piece into detachable and putting it onto the white shell, which I like more. Okay, so it will look the same here. I'll go through with you. Okay, from here we can see they have this two groove here to hold onto the wire and act as a string relief. So when you actually pull on it, there is a form of relief here. So the connectors look different. These are different batches. Okay, so the very first step we need to do is you can either cut the wires, which I'll be cutting them, and I will be thinning the wires and installing the MMCX connectors, the female connectors here. So let's do the step. Okay, after cutting, we will remove this this rubber insulation. We don't need that anymore. Okay, so let's explain why is it best to use these connectors, because minimal work needs to be done. We just need to enlarge the hole slightly and this one will pop in. Okay, this one is temporary. You have to do some sort of epoxy or glue resin on it in order to make sure that it holds on for a longer period of time. You can use hot glue. Today we'll be using hot glue, as I do not want it to be a permanent mod. This is my personal set. I can do whatever I want to it. So let's prepare the wires for thinning. And now we will thin the connectors itself. Same as always, MMCX connector. The independent pin on the outside is, on the inside is the signal, and the big piece of metal on the outside is the ground. You can solder it onto any part of it you want. You can even solder it at the front, and it will act as something to hold on to that latch so that it doesn't come all the way out. Maybe I can try to do that, but not on the wire itself. I'll do it right after we finish, and we see if it can be reversible. Okay, for small soldering you have to have some precision, so it's better to use these tweezers and solder it. Okay, so something went wrong with my video. I have to redo it, but I already done the step. The next step is we will try to enlarge this hole using a Dremel, which I have actually done, but I'll show it to you again. Very simple, just enlarge the hole, and we will try to fit it into this this blue side. Okay, one thing to take note, the difference between the modded ones here is that they actually have a piece of heat shrink here. Is to prevent the metal from actually touching the contacts here after it has been closed up. So you can do it with a piece of tape over, which I will be doing. So with a regular tape, or better to use something that is thicker, but this is not a permanent mod for me. I will be doing it, I'll be doing something else to it, so I will not be doing it permanently. So I'll stack I'll stack 2 layers and I'll cut it. It will just lay it over. Teflon tape will work too. Heat shrink, cut the heat shrink in half, and it will work too. So on the next step, because if you are going to pull this from the outside, it's going to come out. So we need some sort of a stopper here. You can use super glue, solder, epoxy, hot glue to actually glue this down. If you want it to be permanent, you can use epoxy super glue, or if you want it to be reversible, you can do it with just what I'm going to do now. I'm going to try to solder it. We are not soldering the metal to the plastic, we are actually soldering to let it have a lump, which will not allow the connector to be caught. I mean, to slide out of the housing. You are going to melt your plastic if you are going to do it this way, so be very careful. And I don't suggest you do it. Hot glue, epoxy is the best. Hot glue will do, so yeah. It's going to be very hot, so the lump will prevent the connector from actually moving, and we'll close it up, and that is all. Make sure the wires are out of the way when you try to close it up, so you do not cut any of the wires. And we are done. So the very final step is to put the drivers back into the housing. It does not matter for left and right because what matters is your cable, what is indicated on your cables. And that's it.